Pisces, thank you for joining me today. This is your astrology prediction for 2015. I'm going to look at each month of the year and really give you an insight into what you'll be working with and what the influences are going to be that you'll be engaging with on a day-to-day basis. So you start this year, January 2015, with a lot of focus on your relationships in terms of friendships and really achieving some hopes and dreams with friends. So January is a very social time for you. It's a very social month, and it's a good time to connect with your greater kind of social circle. You'll get a lot from that. You'll get a lot of ideas, a lot of inspirations in terms of what you want to achieve, and it's important for you to get out there and connect with people. That energy really ends very suddenly in February, and things completely shift. And what you then focus on is yourself and how you can become a more spiritual, a more giving, a more helpful person, and specifically in the area of teaching. I think you become very certain of who you are, the kind of problems that you've had in the past, what your dream is, what it is you love to do, and what you're passionate about, and you really want to communicate that in some meaningful way. That's in February. So really, if you've got the opportunity to do a course or to help people in some significant through some channel, if you can do any volunteer or charity work, February is the best month for it. Now, March is a great month for you financially. Something very unusual happens to your finances. You've got a lot of structure and solidity in your work. If you're employed, that's very, very solid. But there's something really unexpected and very positive that happens in your financial life. This could be that you inherit a house, or that you win something at some kind of gambling thing, or that you have a windfall of some sort, that an insurance policy pays out. But there's something really significant and big that happens to you in your finances in March 2015. So congrats. April continues really with the first quarter. So this is all about what you're concerned with is yourself, your finances, the way you communicate, and what your message is. So you're very much focused on the self. Your routine, your daily routine is working like a machine, a well-oiled machine. Work is no issue at all. Everything is really about your self-development at the beginning of this year. So really do some workshops. If you're not leading them, teaching them, attend some. Get some ideas of how to develop yourself. May is a wonderful time for family. And you will connect with family members really, really well. There will be some conflict between work and family. I think you're going to feel a push and pull between wanting to be at work and wanting to communicate with family members. And I also think that some family members will start to demand some more of your time, which you may resist. You're very sensitive to exploring your feelings in June. And that's as a result of some information that's come through from your work. You've been excelling at work. It's not been an issue, but some information comes in that makes you question how you're going to progress in future. Family pressures increase at the same time, and you start to feel a sense of woundedness from work. And you start to doubt your role a little bit. Again, that passes quite easily, and you continue to look at yourself, but it's not in a sense of work anymore. I think that's a temporary influence that really leaves your life quite quickly, and the focus now becomes on family, relationships, and what your hopes and dreams are in terms of your family. Do you want to create a family? Do you want to have children? Do you want to be closer to your birth family, your siblings, your parents, all of that stuff? But this becomes a big question. And also your part in that family. What role do you play? And that's going to be, again, it's a bit of a painful kind of questioning process. And I get for you, Pisces, that you're in a kind of mode of, you know, I am who I am, I'm coming to terms with it, but who am I in conjunction with other people? And why do other people not accept me? And why do other people sometimes see me as an outsider? And I get a real sense of almost wanting to come to terms with that. August is a wonderful month in terms of changing your daily life. And out of all of the signs of the zodiac, I really see that you can make the biggest change to your day-to-day existence. If you're working 9 to 5 and commuting every day, you have the possibility to work from home in August. Or if you're living on one continent, the astrology is really conspiring to help you to move to another. But these are really potentials and possibilities that can influence your life. And Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and Sun are all very positive influences, and they're all in your 6th house of physical health. So your physical health is going to be wonderful, but also your daily routine and your circumstances and transforming those. So there's going to be a lot of activity and energy in that sector of your chart that allows you to make changes to your day-to-day routine. And the best month for that is August. September sees your finances again getting a real boost, and that's in conjunction with this change. So it could be that the financial boost that you enjoyed at the beginning of the year really frees you up to make these massive changes, and then the change that you actually make puts you in a position that's even better than you started with. So it goes from strength to strength. It's like the rich get richer, you know. It's because you had this amazing event happen at the beginning of the year that it then continues in August and September and goes from strength to strength. Relationships are become a little bit strained in October, I would say, especially about your new sense of self, and I think people would question some of the changes you've made. Now, you've been in a really lucky position this year to be able to make those changes, and you really enjoy what you're doing. So when other people question that and react angrily to it, what I see is that it's not from a place of we miss you and you've kind of changed so much and we'd like you to have the way you were, but it's about resenting the fact that you've had such good fortune. And I know that sounds awful, but sometimes people don't react very well to other people's successes. And I think you may be a victim of that this year, that other people aren't necessarily happy for all the good things that are happening to you in 2015. So just be aware of that and be cautious about people's intentions when they're asking you for things or when they're suggesting that you do certain things. Just kind of think, what is the motive and what's the intention? Do they have my best interests at heart here? Or is this from a place of envy or resentment? November is an interesting time for you because this allows you to really explore relationships. And not just any relationships, but romantic relationships. So this is the kind of next thing that you're looking at now, and you're starting to work at cementing a romantic permanent relationship in your life. I don't really see you meeting the one in November or December, or really settling down, but what I really see you is exploring and having some positive experience in that sense. But I don't really see this year that there's a major focus on kind of, finding the love of your life or anything like that. I think it's about yourself and really getting yourself in a much stronger position on this planet. So I think that's wonderful. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. You can also send me an email. The address is readings@gregoryscott.co.uk. And please remember to subscribe to the channel so you get updates about videos like this. And if you would like to join me on Facebook, the address is facebook.com/GregoryScott444. Have a wonderful 2015, and I will see you here on the channel for the daily tarot readings, the monthly astrology readings, and the ASMR relaxation videos. So I hope you have a great year, and I'll speak to you soon.